Hi everyone. So I decided to make that little video. I have both a Walther Q5 match and a new Q5 SF that I just got about a month ago now. So I wanted to do a little video, talk about them, the differences, and some issue I just found. So really like the new SF. You can see they are both empty. Really like the new steel frame. The ergonomics are very similar. I've been having a hard time with the width of the grip. It's much wider than the polymer frame, and for me, I don't have really big hands, so for me it's been hard to reach the button, the release button for the mag. I have to really kind of move my hand and move it back. I have a couple friends who tried it, and it's funny, I guess, depending on your hand's position, if you don't always pull that safety all the way, and I had a lot of friends who just couldn't shoot it properly for whatever reason. But I really like it. It's really well balanced. In terms of the comparing the two, I shot the polymer all year last year. I've been doing pretty well with it. When I compare the two, in terms of my times, I think my split time are a little bit faster with the steel frame. However, the gun being about 4 times the weight of the polymer, my transition time are a little bit slower. So all in all, in terms of the time, I think it's kind of a wash. My groups are a little bit better with the steel frame due to the fact that the gun moves a little bit less. So I have, when I shoot really fast, I have tighter group with the steel frame compared to the polymer one. So now it's been about a month. I have a little bit over 1,000 rounds through the steel frame. Like I said, I really like the gun. But yesterday I was, well, let me back that up a little bit. So since the beginning with that gun, I had some failure to extract. I was just thinking that it was due to the fact that the gun was brand new and maybe it needed a little bit of a break-in, and that problem would disappear. However, now that I have a little bit more than 1,000 rounds into it, that problem hasn't disappeared. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen, and you know how hard it is to take care of a failure to extract. It really will ruin your stage if something like that happened during a match. So that happened a few times. I didn't think too much about it. I thought it would disappear. Now yesterday at practice, after the second stage, the gun was really hard to rack. Hard to rack, like something was holding it back a little bit. And I had a 1911 that if it was after a few hundred rounds, it would get dirty enough that everything was so tight, it would do the same thing. So I didn't thought too much about it yesterday. Finished the practice, came back home, and I took the gun down and cleaned it up completely. It was a little bit dirty, but I had cleaned it probably 300-400 rounds ago, so it wasn't that bad really. However, when I dismantled it, I did found a problem. So here, we're gonna start by that. So yesterday, when I took the gun apart, I found that there was some witness mark right here. You can see it probably with the shine, and right there. I mean, it's getting beat up pretty good. Nothing's wrong on the other side. But so here we go. I found where something was rubbing. So it took me a minute to find what was going on exactly. There's no witness mark on the frame or anywhere around here. So looked a little bit more, and what I found is when you have the magazine in there, the magazine is actually not sitting straight. And not only it's not sitting straight, but it has enough play that it's not lining up properly here. You can see that part. I can move it out of the way, or I can put it back in. So now if you put a dummy round in there, the couple, if you put a dummy round in there, now that the magazine release, the slide release is not being pushed up, now that magazine can just wiggle really bad in the frame. It can wiggle from side to side, front to back a little bit, but I can rotate it too. And really the main problem is when you sit the magazine, because the magazine is held on the right side, it's actually pushing the mag on the left. So it's tilting toward the left, which again misalign the whole thing basically. And I'm gonna put back the slide on top of that. You will see that when the mag is sitting like that, because it's sitting toward the left, it's not even lined up with the ramp. So that's the problem that I found, and that's what's beating up the slide there. So I'm gonna put the gun back together. I'm just gonna put the slide back on it, and so we can see exactly what's going on there. So if I put the magazine now with the round, we said a second ago, without the frame, the whole thing is just moving really bad. So that whole play there, really, it's not lining up the round with the ramp. We'll see that when I'll put it back completely together. But mainly, the main problem, it's here. That's where it's beating up the slide. So if I put the magazine without a round, you can see how, because of that misalignment, the slide come up. So the slide touch every time. See, you can hear it, and you can actually even see the magazine move at the base because I'm pushing it out of the way. The slide is pushing that part basically out of the way, like that. So on the way in, it's getting a beat up. On the way back, it's getting a beat up. So my slide is getting damaged basically because of that, and because there's just too much clearance. That magazine shouldn't be moving that much, and you need clearance to be able to fit it properly, but that's way too much. If you compare to the polymer frame, there's a little bit of play, but not nearly as much. Like maybe like a millimeter here. So that's what you need just for that to move properly. And in the polymer frame, there's no way, even with misalignment, there's no way that frame is touching that part. See, here we have a plenty clearance on that gun. See? So really compare the two. I'm really I'm a little bit disappointed that they were not able to make a frame that seems to be as tight as the plastic one. So now let me put it back completely together. We're gonna have the so let's put back the barrel and spring. Go up. Okay, so it's back together. take the mag, put it in, and again. And so if you look at the, if you can see with more light there, yeah, but that's not really lined up. It should be kind of here. Naturally, he wants to go there. So every once in a while it's lined up properly. You don't have a problem. Every once in a while you will tilt on the left, and you just want to tilt on the left because of the weight and because of that release. So you always have the problem being lined up, and every time I'm gonna catch that. So they have inside the mag well, they have those plastic guides, they call them. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they're not thick enough, and that's why the mag is not guided properly, since those are supposedly the guides. But that needs to be corrected, because the slide is gonna really get damaged, and that's the other thing. I'm surprised that the magazine are harder than the slide. I would have assumed that the magazine would have taken the beating, not the slide, but you can see it's getting shiny there too. So that's definitely what's being rubbing on the gun. So I'm gonna be contacting Walther and see what they do. I never dealt with their customer service, so I hope they're good. I know the guns have very good warranty, so I'm not worried about it. I'm pretty sure they're gonna fix it. I really like their gun. I really hope they can fix it quickly, or do something about it, because I have a lot of match coming up. I really want to shoot that gun for this season. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Great gun otherwise. A little bit of an engineering issue there apparently, but I'll contact them and I will do a follow-up video, let you know what Walther did about this. If you have Walther Q5 steel frame and you have the same problem, let me know.